This had better work. Queen Persephone, Prince Zagreus, return to us.
Hades,
Mother.
Melinoe, you're all grown up.
Melinoe, it's really you. You look just like your nightmare reflection did. So long ago, before the little you was even born. Did we succeed?
They shall recover. Give them time. And give me death. Go on and send me to the blasted void already. You son or that witch, or you granddaughter, one of you. For I am weary of it all. You long for a world without me. It is yours.
Grandfather, no. How could you say that after all we've been through together? I swore you'd be under my protection and... Oh, gods. What happened to this place?
I took this place as what, Zagreus? And ruined it. You need not advocate for me again. You never knew my real self. Merely a possibility and nothing more. And you, Melinoe.
No. Our family's had enough for now. Who else recalls what happened? Memories as vivid as any you hold dear, but of a separate life we might have lived. Mother, do you remember?
I do. You were insatiably curious as a child, and sometimes too much even for me to handle, so Zagreus and Kronos, they often helped take care of you.
I too remember now. That father was with us after Zagreus discovered him and took him in. Yet all the while, I have been a prisoner. His prisoner here in this time of ours.
Queen Persephone, Lord Hades, do not believe these falsehoods coursing through your minds. Even your son and daughter seem susceptible. You all have been manipulated by the Titan's spell.
Headmistress, that's not true. Don't you understand? The dissolution of time, this is how I manifested it. You always said the task was mine, as were the methods I employed. This was the path I chose.
Then you failed. Death to Kronos was the task, yet there he is. Melinoe, what could possibly have compelled you to take such a course?
Your own teachings. To think for myself, not just do as I'm told. But if you still believe destroying Kronos will make our problems go away, then what are you waiting for?
I shall never forgive this Titan for what he has done. To this world, your family, you, or me.
Dear Hecate, my handmaiden, who said anything about forgiveness? I've never heard such pain in you. Last I recall in this life, just before Kronos struck, your task was to protect our daughter at all costs. And you did. You did.
In our moment of peril, you were the only one we could count on, esteemed Witch of the Crossroads. For that and more, you have our gratitude. For all eternity.
I did no more than was my charge, O King and Queen. And I remain as ever at your service. Well then, Melinoe. What now?
What now? There is so much to be done. Bringing this house to order, for one thing. Mother, father, you've seen what was possible. Let us give Kronos one chance to make himself useful, starting with our restoration efforts. Would you grant me that?
Granted. We're not finished with you, Kronos. They say time heals all wounds. Prove it.
Granted, but only this one chance. By the grace of the Princess of the Underworld.
You would permit me such a chance? But I cannot change what already occurred. Cannot undo the unforgivable decisions I have made.
Your time itself. We're not demanding you move backward. We're demanding you move forward.
To move forward. That is all I have ever known. Then I shall make time. Both for this house and everything.
Then be so kind as to get these chains off me so we can get to work.
And
And so the Princess of the Dead remained in the House of Hades with the Titan of Time and the rest, to aid in the recovery of however much was not forever lost. The rightful Underworld King and Queen were swift to organize this relatively painless task, and Shades of the Dead, still loyal to their cause, answered the call. They and the Titan picked up many pieces of the past. And soon, the house grew more like how it used to be. But then, a summons from Olympus arrived, and the princess knew her stay had reached its end.
Well, this is it.
Princess? Hey.
The notoriously fearsome triple-headed monster Cerberus rests in his favored spot, and now regards the Princess of the Dead with 3 expressions different than before.
Well, boy, this must be the next best thing to guarding the Underworld's gates. Say, do I have your permission to give you a scratch? The way my brother demonstrated before. You're a fine dog.
The very best.
Well, I think we can fix up the rest of this place on our own. Thank you for all your help. Especially the part where you liberated us from our temporal prisons and whatnot.
Believe me, I had nothing better to do. Anyhow, we'll have to find a way to cross paths out there. And each keep an eye on Kronos as we tie up some loose ends.
It must be hard to even look at him after everything he did. I can't help but be glad we're all here, but that's easy for me to say, not having been locked in a lifelong conflict.
I'll manage. You helped me realize there even was a path toward this outcome. As I faced Kronos in this house, I started to sense that being cut off from this family was consuming him.
It might have consumed him completely. Good thing we make a decent brother-sister team. Past and present, real and imagined. And now we don't even need Dreamtime witch magic to stay in touch.
No, I suppose not. Feels like we've been through thick and thin together, doesn't it? Even without the memories of a wholly different and generally more pleasant life. Right now, I'd simply settle for a calmer one.
Come on, you're not the settling sort. Anyway, I know this isn't goodbye, and we'll be seeing each other, though still. I'll miss you, little sister. And do send Hypnos back if he can't wake up on his own.
He'll wake up. I'm going to miss you too, big brother. Take care of everyone, all right?
I will. You take care too.
My beautiful daughter. We were just talking about you. How you were as a child. Both in this life and the...
Which makes me beyond fortunate. Hecate was the best caretaker I can imagine. And I'm so grateful to have experienced a life.
And I shall eagerly await getting to know this other side of you even better. And, Hecate, you're certain it's no burden to you to continue looking after her, just in case?
I swore to you that no harm shall come to your daughter, O Queen, and that vow remains. And I shall always care for her, whether she resides with me or not.
Then it's settled. And, Malinui, for what it's worth, I likewise opted not to live at home when I was in my youth.
Please reconsider this, Malinui. You cannot be serious about returning to that dusty glade. Your rightful home is here. And you may be unable to return whilst you are with us due to laws much older than ours. To serve the unseen
Is to serve in shadow. I know full well, Headmistress, and do not make this decision lightly, but I can't leave the crossroads. Especially when we've so much left to do.
Working with Kronos on this new venture of his, you've been instrumental in altering time as we know it. So you're certainly the best fit to keep things that way.
Ensuring time keeps working in our favor seems like a good way to spend my own time. It should be interesting, and the matter is close to my heart. Perhaps I was born for this.
You were born for much more, but we'll do our share. Cerberus has already taken to prancing through the fields of his own accord, and your father and I shall not be far. As for your brother, well, he always turns up.
All this is going to be an adjustment, though, isn't it? even if I'll see you all again soon.
An adjustment is putting it mildly. Now go make your rounds.
I love you too, Mother.
Hail. Heading out? Olympus doesn't like to be kept waiting, I know. We'll remember you here, lass. Somehow it still feels as if we've only met. What an unusual time.
That it is, Achilles, sir. I have these glimpses now of cherished moments I might have spent with you and the other house servants had the past but gone differently. Are the others doing well?
They seem to be. Your relatives recovered the most swiftly, but I think we're all still feeling some effects. And catching up on everything we missed, and aiding where we can.
I'll miss you all. This really does feel like a dream at times. I fear I may forget it, as one tends to do with dreams.
I trust you'll still remember what I always told you about fear. Please don't worry. I know we may not see you for a while, but I shall await whenever we may meet again.
As shall I.
When I was having difficulties with my son, sometimes I thought of you, Father. I cannot fathom having had more children to contend with all at once.
Yes, well, I was not terribly successful at contending with you a lot now, was I? Particularly Zeus. To think that I shall see him and the others again soon.
I can make no assurances about how you shall be received. These dreamlike memories we share did not reach Mount Olympus, it seems. But Zeus does have my full report.
Surely a ringing endorsement. But I merely jest. If time can be so cruel, then it is only fitting for children to be much the same. Would you not agree, Granddaughter?
We may have more in common than we'd like to admit. But in any event, Lord Uncle Zeus asked you to come alone. Only the Fates now know what lies in store. Although there's still no sign of them, even with Nyx's aid.
None. I cast them into the abyss. Had I known precisely where, they would have known how to get back. Yet if my hypothesis about such possibilities as we experienced is correct, we may find them.
We shall. And I look forward to testing this hypothesis. Perhaps we'll all learn something about ourselves.
Would that we could. Gods and titans may be doomed to live forever, but we need not be bound to our old ways.
Indeed. Father, thank you for all your hospitality. It gladdens me to see you doing well.
I would not be, if not for you, daughter. I trust that we shall see each other again soon. And perhaps even you, Father.
Likewise, Hades. At least this house is mostly to your preference again. Beyond these halls, of course, much more is to be done.
Yes, well, Father, I wish you the best with the ongoing underworld renovations. As for us, our chariot is here.
That it is. I am prepared.
Shadows conceal you.
Be well, Lord Father.
Go unseen.
Sister Selene, Great Nyx.
My faithful Eye of Night, my child. Thank you for ensuring that our realm remains secure and keeping watch above it.
But, Mother, had our watch been more dependable than...
Trying times shall always come about, testing our resolve.
It was my honor to work with Sister Selene Onyx.
A reunion you made possible.
Thank you, Mother.
I must say, I did not expect that we could ever draw you down this far, Sister Selene.
If you are ready, little star, then let us go, lest we outstay our greetings and farewell.
Come, Malinois. For all the reasons that Selene...
Then let's be off.
Then let us ride into the dark above. And do be careful to hold on as we depart.
Farewell.
Farewell.
Goodbye.
Goodbye, daughter.
You get to fly like this each night.
If I may briefly interrupt, we have arrived at our initial destination, everyone.
I do appreciate the ride upon your gleaming chariot, O Moon. But it is time for me to go. Perhaps my conversations with Hades have prepared me to face my others.
We've informed Lord Uncle Zeus of what happened and given our recommendations, though he'll have many questions for you, and ought to be expecting you by now.
Time cannot forget, and ought never to be late. May Zeus at least permit me to assist you from here on.
To think that the entire flow of time is fractured because of what occurred.
I would liken it more to a moment of self-discovery on my part. Despite my advanced age, it seems I did not know all that there is to know about myself. But then again, who does? Right, off I go.
Well, good evening.
Thought we'd drop in.
Lord Apollo and Lady Artemis.
It's a beautiful night, Lady Selene, and you must be the esteemed Witch of the Crossroads. You've trained my cousin very well indeed to have brought
Fine, Apollo, I was incorrect for once. No need to boast. Melinoi, I may have wagered that you'd cut the Titan.
I know it's unimaginable, but he came here willingly, and Lord Zeus wanted to speak to him in private.
Well, we consider it a palace, but, no. No, we've been appointed to escort you to the Crossroads as a symbol of our family's unity.
We ride.
Here we go.
Before the dawn
This was Hades, feared ruler of the dead, restored to his rightful throne alongside splendorous Persephone, the queen. The attacks upon Olympus finally ceased, and ever since, the gods governed our world with newfound care. As for the princess of the dead, Melinoi, she stayed in steady touch with all her family from the dark comfort of the shadows that had long since been her home. And she and the Silver Sisters kept their secret vigil over all the realms forevermore.
May it all turn out that way in time, Homer. Though we're not there yet, especially not with the Fates still missing. We achieved something important. I said we're not finished.
What an
Let's have a look
accomplishment.
around.
Your task is finally complete. Perhaps the Fates knew you'd succeed.
And your support made it possible, Lord Moros. For one,
Doom averted. We children of Nyx have already heard that Mother is no longer bound in Tartarus. You have our deepest gratitude.
I suppose I ought to go make certain everything's in order. My father started renovations to the underworld, and I volunteered to help clean up.
Then it sounds like I may see you again soon.
Hey, babe. Absolutely.
It isn't so trouble. The Chronos stuff I'm hearing, he's really calling it quits? And he let Nyx and everybody off? What did you do to him?
Working with my brother in a bygone time, we flooded our grandfather's mind with a cascade of new memories of the family he then realized he always had, creating in him a profound and sudden change. Why? What's your concern?
My concern is that you ruined everything. So now we'll all have peace and harmony, joyful reunions, apologies, promises to never let this type of thing happen again? Ugh!
Have you met our families, Eris? It's never that simple.
It better not be, or I'll never forgive you.
Melinoi.
Smells delicious. Hail, broker. As we improve ourselves, so does our craft. How are you faring lately, Headmistress? You've been, well, more reserved than I expected since the House of Hades.
How soon later turns to now. Look, Melinoi, I ought to be in a more celebratory mood, given what you finally achieved. I am, above all, very proud of you. But being back at the house awakened memories.
Even though you got to see Mother and Father again, and Nyx, they were so grateful to you, I could tell. I am so grateful to you. Things may not have gone precisely as we planned, but the result
You refer to Chronos. I long to see that wretch destroyed. My heart remains poisoned by the thought. I am attempting...
I remember you once told me that destroying Chronos would not change the past, and that the pain would linger.
And I was probably correct. Yet we cannot help but reassess the turns our lives take, through our own choices and otherwise. Anyhow, are you prepared to carry on?
Nearly so. Retracing my steps should be interesting.
Of that, I have no doubt.
All hail the princess of the underworld.
All grown up.
You found a path to victory and got us there. Wouldn't have been much of a plan if it didn't leave room to improvise. Of course, our plan now...
Cleaning up after Chronos. We all thought I would get rid of him. But I found another way. One I think shall leave my...
I well and truly understand, Goddess, and do believe your choice was wise. As for what's next, everything is ready for you to proceed.
Eliminating real possibilities that we could have failed. Ensuring time flows freely forth, as Chronos puts it. I don't quite know what to expect. But the change we're fighting for, well,
My personal opinion is it doesn't hurt to try. To the extent you had other matters to resolve, consider it an opportunity to do so. And we'll always be anticipating.
Then let's give it a go.
It's done. Finally back from your father's house. Was Hecate all right? After the Titan got her, I ought to have taken guard duty more seriously and won't soon forgive myself is all.
Headmistress would only want for you to learn from it. I half wonder if she let herself be taken just to get closer to our mark. Perhaps go speak with...
Yeah. And what of Kronos? Heard he isn't really dead and gone. How come everybody's cheering for you then?
He's dead and gone in the sense that we have neutralized the threat he posed. I now shall have to grow accustomed to having him as a grandfather, rather than a hated foe.
Don't see why he can't be both. This was never part of the task, and not like you to stray from the objective. We sure this supposedly neutralized...
Headmistress sealed his strongest powers just in case. At any rate, we did it, Nem.
Then how come you look like you're headed out again? Heard there's still more time-related business to sort out.
Well, yes, but...
Then we're not
the Hound and
done.
Polecat must have gone to scout. Still asleep. My memories of you from that potential past I experienced in the House of Hades. You were... so different, Lord Hypnos. Who are you, truly? And how can I finally get through to you? May you have pleasant dreams for as long as you slumber. Wait, welcome to the what? What's to be done? Jot it down. Gods and goddesses upon Olympus, fight. So mote it be. Hear me, Selene, if you so desire. Aid me in finding that which I require.
So it shall be.
Grow and flourish.
And soon.
You'll flourish here. Become as new. Nightmare now available for order. All right, time to put Grandfather's theories to the test. Only question is where to begin. This has grave thirst this eve. The depths of the Silver Pool. Awaken.
Yeah, making it happen. All hail our victorious princess. The rousing tales of your great accomplishment preceded you, young one. And I am...
Thank you very much, Commander. Though, what are you still doing here? I kept expecting you'd return to your honorary post at the house.
Well, you are not exactly done with everything, are you? I see you eyeballing the gateways out, wondering what's gonna happen now. So as long as you're here, so am I.
So then you're sworn to us. To me.
Yeah, I'm not going anywhere.
For the realm. Think I can raise my grasp. I understand. Now I see. This strength is mine. Let's see what happens. Ensuring victory.
I know not what you did to Kronos, niece, but he is no longer.
Lord Uncle, I have many questions too. Yes. These always come in handy. More spindles.
You did it, Em, but that would mean I didn't think you could. But I did, so I won't. But I will say, cheers for everything.
message for me.
Right, where'd that great big monster out there go? The mountain's rumbling's all settled down, and now my clanging's just about...
It's you.
Each time I pass through Erebus, it's comforting to know I may run into you along the way.
Oh, why, this is very sweet.
Arachne, this is beautiful. Arachne, the outfit you wove for me was so beautiful. I'm sorry to say I got into a bit of a scrape.
Oh, that's quite all right, silly. It wasn't made to last. What is? It matches your eye.
Thank you, Arachne.
Away she goes.
My word, girl. To have delivered a groveling, impotent Kronos right into our hands after having utterly destroyed Typhon. One astonishing feat after another.
Beware the evil eye. Not a proper suit of armor you've got on. Let's get started.
Come on, then.
Watch your spacing. There we go. Can't believe I lost. Knew you weren't finished, and you know what? Neither am I. Whatever it is you're doing now.
Sure, just have a chat with Headmistress or Grandfather Kronos.
Right. Meantime, anybody asks, I'm just out to stretch my legs and keep my sword arm in top form. Don't wait up.
match for silken armor.
There you are. Everything as it once was, yet nothing is the same. A feeling I know only too well. It seems we are to prolong your training for a while.
My training shall never be complete, isn't that right? Although it's odd to think that following my prior steps to Tartarus shall help maintain the proper course of time.
Whether we truly possess the capability to maintain... One further secret of the Oath of the Unseen I shall reveal now. When you feel suitably prepared, consider this. Then perhaps we shall...
The secret to the Vow of Rivals. Outlasted her. Cinder. Retracing my past steps. Should be useful. Into the depths.
gorgeous. You won the war for us.
Have this, have this, have this. Here, fishy. To me. Another chitin. Ensnared. Open up. Going.
I sensed upheaval in the earth, the likes of which I had not felt before. The tenor of it more than the intensity. Something transpired in your father's residence, and Kronos vacated.
Respectfully, Almighty Chaos, Kronos has had quite a change of heart. I found my brother Zagreus, who aided me in bringing it about. Our grandfather...
An interesting change. The absence of detail raises many different questions, which I shall explore. The outcome that you saw has been achieved, yet you seem to pursue it even still.
Primordial strength.
It is yours.
You again. Not really dead, are you? Olympus, I accept this message. Jump. Worth it to unseal another path. More whispers. My chaos curse subsided.
Wait, what is going on? How can this be? Your father's wretches within Asphodel so hated trespassers.
There's something. Where am I? Or when?
What witchery is this? Even still, you rush headlong toward oblivion.
Like waking from a dream.
Witchy, I'm meeting right now with none.
Dipsy, my dear, one of the...
Fine work as always. We are victorious indeed, my lord. Then you shall have it. Limestone.
Hey, maybe you know, lady. What happened to Mr. Kronos? Lately, he's stopped answering our calls. He's probably just taking a little break.
You could say that. Lord Hades has returned as rightful ruler of the underworld, which means Kronos now can attend to other...
What are you, his personal assistant? Of course he's getting back to us. And if he's paying no attention to what happens in our venue in the meantime, even better.
Another pearl. Which keepsake now? I need this. Back to the fields, then. Mustn't stay for long. I won't wind up like all these wretches here. Mourners. Strength of the gods. Olympus, I accept this message. There's the bow. Foes eliminated. Imbued with greater strength. Clarity. I think I'm finished here. Echo, we did it.
We did it. We did.
The House of Hades is restored. The Underworld King and Queen won't let this...
Better here for everyone.
Yes, but for now, I may continue passing through much like before.
Everything's all right.
I won't forget this, Echo.
Won't forget. Forget. Forget.
I know that hound. a scouting mission for Headmistress, Gal? Off she goes. Shades there. Illuminate my path. Two more to go, I think. Let's fish. Mine. I got an anguish.
Chief your business on behalf of my... okay.
The Fates won't mind. You like getting to roam free here, don't you? I know you don't like cleanings, but it's time. Sufficiently retraced our steps.
If all of this was but a playful game.
Return now to your master and abode. Something about my brother. As planned. The pool of purging is restored. As father would have wanted. Ought to help. Unseen. No renovations here. Ever-shifting chambers. Realign.
All we can think is Tartarus. Oh, it is your daughter.
Grandfather has arranged all this. Silence.
What's really me?
Greater might.
You could stay out of these
Don't hate me, Aphrodite. She's angry with me now.
What do you say?
In you go. Verminance is back, is he? In the name of Hades. One of the family troves. Confiscating stolen property. Good riddance. Stay where you are. You shouldn't have crossed me. No more for now. The House of Hades. Welcome back, Lord Charon. Hear me, on my authority. Grandfather.
Just in time. Good, you are here at last. Now that you faithfully retraced your path, I ought to be able to manipulate the course of time such that you find yourself within the house, whilst a remnant self of mine sits on your father's throne. Ready?
No, not yet. What shall happen if I prevail, let alone fail? Are you certain any of this shall even work?
Well, I am relatively certain, yes. The visions I can conjure up of Asphodel, the principle of this is much the same, and you have likewise demonstrated aptitude at breaking free of temporal restraints.
So I'm to enter the house exactly as before, and deal with this remnant Kronos as I have in the past. Then you shall do the rest.
Exactly so. First I shall create a shift whilst you enter, then you do what you must with the wrong-headed version of me in there. We shall be rid of the mere possibility of him.
All right then, off I go.
Farewell.
Wow, it worked.
You again. Insolent girl. I do not know how you last managed to escape from me, but you have gravely erred in setting foot again within these halls, thus giving me a second chance.
This is not your second chance, Titan, but your last. You are an aberration and should not even exist, not here like this.
If I may interrupt, greetings. In case the resemblance is insufficient, I am you. Yet I am also me. I know this must be difficult to accept, but my granddaughter is quite correct.
Grandfather, let me handle this. Knowing how you used to be, he won't be listening to reason here.
This foolishness, this mockery. You would confound me with these cheap illusions, whilst you deign to lecture me about what should exist or not. Begone! Of all my legions, not just me. You little scamp. Vestige shall unfortunately never know. A time flow freely forth. what I feel most odd.
Another good night killing time.
A vision of the House of Hades overtaken. Thus did Melinoi, the unseen princess of the underworld, prevent the very possibility that time could turn so cruelly against the gods again. At least one possibility, of which there may be many, many more. For time flows like a river, and its passage and its currents take strange turns. The princess never did see the true House of Hades again, not on this night at least. But it is still entirely a mess from all which the Titan wrought, so she did not miss much.
Return to Shadow now. A night well spent. That's one fewer possibility that things will run afoul for us again.
Out late again, huh? Hey, so what exactly happened around here? Did you complete your big important task? Because that's what I'm hearing.
Well, for the most part, yes. My family is back. My mother and father are restored to the Underworld throne, and my brother's back too. But we have many details to sort out, and the Titan Kronos is...
The Titan you said you were going to slay this whole time, assisting us. Hate to say it, Mel, but sounds to me like you...
He's no longer himself, or rather, no longer the way he...
Sure. So then, congratulate...
Well, if you like.
I do.
You did it.
I'm fine,
Congratulations,
really.
Mel.
The depth of your understanding has no
Fates.
end.
They're out there still.
Another victory within the depths of Tartar.
True, as far as I can understand.
I assure you that my inability...
Whenever time permits.
Then to your many victories to come.
Eris is gone.
Let us briefly speak. So, is it working out thus far? This change of plan, as our tactician would say. Should you see even this...
Grandfather appeared where and when we discussed. His claims about these remnant possibilities out of time.
We may as well see where it leads.
It was not a difficult decision for me, Headmistress. It would have been harder had I realized it might anger you. I've been to both the Palace of Zeus and the House of Hades, and neither has a cauldron or soft earth beneath them.
I understand only too well, Melinoi. And I would have chosen the same, except I thought you would have been the wiser. Now...
But I'm not lost. I'm where...
Truly.
Headmistress Hecate. By now I've learned something of dreams and time. I'll keep this in mind. Come, spirits of the dead. I have a task for you. So mote it be. Welcome, O learned sage. Odysseus must be needed elsewhere. You all enjoy yourselves. Askion Kataski.
You've done it.
What now? grow strong. You'll flourish here. Become as new. Bubble away. Good one that time. Ugh.
The Slayer of Titans returns!
Grant me the aspect of Circe.
A witch most powerful.
Descura, awaken.
The stuff of nightmares.
There's more to this aspect.
Yeah, juice that baby up.
I meant to note, I had an unusual experience at the House of Hades. I heard no mention of you there, despite your distinguished status. Only of a skeleton who would stand watch outside. Skelly, perhaps akin to that?
Kiddo, you think we skeletons are all the same? That's way over the line, pal. Come on, I would have thought. Unbelievable.
What? I didn't mean to suggest... Oh, I apologize.
I mean, I swear.
Everything's in order? The vow of rivals. I swear it, Nyx. fear may spread. For the realm. Discura.
I can't move.
Come, Tula. The moon. Origination. The lovers. All part of our new phase. Such secrets in this stuff. Don't seem to want to leave. The messenger.
That wasn't perhaps himself you dealt with last night, but some sort of fluke of possibility.
Let's see how this goes. through Ephira as before. What's left of Ephira.